The night air was thick with tension as Jack the Hawk Henderson gripped the steering wheel of his custom-built car, a sleek black beauty known as the Phantom. Every inch of the vehicle was designed for one purpose: speed. Jack had spent years tuning, tweaking, and perfecting this machine, transforming it into an extension of himself. This was no ordinary night. This was his last run, a high-stakes delivery that could set him up for life or end it in an instant. As the final rays of sunlight disappeared, so did any trace of calm. Jack's contact had been clear. Get the package to the drop point by midnight and don't get caught. Simple in theory, but the roads ahead were treacherous and patrolled by a relentless rival, Dominic The Bull Marquez. Known for his brute force and relentless pursuit, Marquez had a personal vendetta against Jack, making this night even more perilous. Jack started the engine. The Phantom roared to life, its guttural growl echoing through the empty warehouse. Time to go. With a press of the pedal, the car shot forward into the maze of city streets. The whine of the turbocharged engine filled the air as Jack expertly maneuvered through side alleys and narrow lanes, each turn a calculated move. He reached the first checkpoint, a dimly lit underpass, and slowed just enough to avoid suspicion. Years of experience allowed him to stay calm, but his calm was shattered when he saw Marquez's car in his rearview mirror, a monstrous SUV that looked ready to tear through anything in its path. "Not tonight," Jack muttered, pushing the Phantom to its limits. The chase was now a deadly dance of speed and skill. Jack knew every shortcut, every hidden path the city had to offer, and he used them all. But Marquez was relentless, his SUV smashing through obstacles in its path. The streets became a blur of neon lights and screeching tires. Jack's hands were steady on the wheel, his eyes focused. He dodged pedestrians, ran red lights, and took turns so sharp they defied logic. Marquez was close, too close. At the last checkpoint before the drop point, Jack spotted a narrow alley that Marquez's SUV couldn't possibly fit through. He swerved sharply, slipping into the alley with inches to spare. The SUV crashed into a wall, stopping Marquez in his tracks. Gritting his teeth, Jack powered on. The clock was ticking. Midnight was seconds away, and the drop point was in sight. With one final burst of speed, the Phantom crossed the finish line. Exhausted and drenched in sweat, Jack handed over the package. He had done it. As he watched the cash exchange hands, Jack knew this was the end of an era. But for tonight, the streets belonged to him and the Phantom. They had pulled off the impossible one last time.